Hi guys, I'm back again with another video, and this time, like the title says, it will be about my Sephora Air Mist foundation. I got this color in Deep, and I was gonna do a first impression video, so I didn't open it at all. Right now I have on a vitamin C serum, my simple moisturizer. It does have SPF, and I don't have on any primer. So this is the first time I'm doing a first impressions video, so I'm not really sure how you guys would prefer me to do it, but I think I'm just gonna do one side with primer and one side without primer, just in case for those who don't use primer at all, or just so we can see how it holds up with the primer. After this first impressions video, I might do a final review after I use it a bunch of times and in different ways, just to see how I like it or if I really like it. So if you have any other suggestions as to how you would like my first impression reviews to go, please leave it down in the comment section. If you want to see how what I think about this, my first impression of this foundation, please stay tuned. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it, and I'm gonna start off with shaking the product, just so, since it's in an aerosol can, and just to go over it briefly, it's 2.5 fluid ounces, 75 milliliters, and it says Perfect Mist Airbrush Foundation. This is actually supposed to be similar, works just as well as the Dior Air Mist foundation, so we'll see. I haven't actually used the Dior one, so I can't really give you a basis of comparison, but I'm just gonna go ahead and mix that up. And also what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray, I'm gonna spray it on, and then I'm also, because I know it gets messy, I've seen it on someone else's review that it does get messy when you spray it on, but I'll try and spray it on, and I'll also apply it just like on the back of my hand on my face, just to see if it would look any different. I doubt it would look any different based on the review that I saw, but I'll test it out for myself. Okay, so my hair's all pulled back now, and I'm gonna apply my primer. I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base Visage, whatever. I'm gonna apply that on the right side of my face, so this half of my face, and I'm gonna go ahead now and spray the foundation. Oops. Okay, well, it's looking like I sprayed on a lot, but I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out. Okay, so this is the side that I applied primer, and this is the side that I sprayed it on. And right now this has no makeup, and this is pretty much with the foundation. So I'm not sure if you can see a difference. This does pull red, but the thing with these foundations, they don't come with numbers. It's just like deep, medium, and stuff. So I couldn't go any shade lighter, or I couldn't choose like something more on the yellow side. It was just one shade for darker skin tones like me. So it is looking a little red, but I'm not yet done, so we'll see how it looks like later on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some to this side, but instead of spraying it, I'm just gonna put it on my hand and then apply it like I do my regular foundations, and see if it actually looks any different. This is how it looks like. Alright, so this is it all blended out. This side has no primer, and I sprayed it on my hand to apply. This side has primer, and I sprayed it directly from the can. I'm gonna leave it to set a little bit, but so far it just feels regular. It doesn't I mean, it feels like it would transfer, but I haven't set it yet and it hasn't set yet. So I'm just gonna give it some time and I'll go work on my brows and then do my whole face and come back and show you how it looks like everything done. Alright guys, so this is it with my full face on. I ended up doing my eyeshadow. I don't know why, but yeah, this happened. So I will attach some pictures throughout the day, and right now it is, I don't know the time. Right now it is 3:13, can't see it, but this is how it looks. And I will take a picture with flash just to see how it turns out. So I was trying to take a picture, but they were all coming out blurry. But basically, so far it doesn't, the foundation doesn't feel like skin. It feels like I have on foundation. I think the color does blend in nicely afterwards. I'm not sure how it would work for people with oily skin, only because it doesn't feel matte to me. It just feels like a natural, demi matte. Like, it doesn't feel matte at all. So I'm not sure how it would work out for people with oily skin, because I have normal to dry skin and it feels fine on me. My skin feels like hydrated, doesn't feel really dry or too matte or anything like that. Usually around my mouth is also dry and it doesn't feel that way with this foundation on. So I'll report back around 10 p.m. because I'm gonna be in school till about 9. So I should report back around 10. I'll show the time and I'll take pictures and just to see how it looks at the end of the day. Back again to show you how this looks like after about 7 hours. It's 10, you can't really see the time, but it's 10:22, and if I can remember properly, I showed it to you around 3 o'clock. So it still looks good on the mirror. I didn't do any blotting or reapplying. I didn't put on powder. I didn't do anything to my face. The only thing I reapplied was my lip gloss at some point. I don't have oily skin, but this foundation definitely feels hydrating. Like, I did kind of feel like I was oily, even though I would say I really wasn't oily. I don't think you can really see a difference in the sides. This is the prime side and this is the non-prime side, and basically they look the same. And this side also, I applied it, sprayed it to my hand before applying, and on this side I just sprayed it straight to my face. When I first applied it, it looked orange, as you can see earlier, but it looked really nice afterwards. After I blended it and put in my foundation, it looked really good. For oily skin, unless you use a primer, I can see this becoming too greasy, but I'm not really the best judge of that just because I don't have oily skin. But for dry skin, I really like the way it feels. It doesn't feel dry or patchy. I believe it's $26 at Sephora. I don't really know what to rate it because it's nothing, I don't have anything against it, but it's not something that like blows me out the water. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna repurchase it, only because it is in an aerosol can and I have sensitive skin, so I'm kind of like particular about stuff I put on my face, and it's nothing that my other foundations don't do. So I'm not sure if I need to repurchase this. It's just normal to me. It does what it's supposed to do. So I would rate this out of a 5. I say I would just give it like a 3.8, only because it works fine, but it doesn't blow me out the water. I don't think it should blow me out the water, but it looks good in pictures as well. It does not, I was gonna say it doesn't have SPF, but it actually seems to have SPF. It has titanium dioxide, which I believe is a physical sunscreen. So for something with SPF, I would say it photographs pretty well because it didn't look off when I took a photograph with flash or anything like that. So let's say I'd give this a 4 out of 5 because of that. It is cheap for the price, and I think if you want to try it, it's worth the try, only because it's cheap and it works well and it does last pretty long. It looks fine after like 7 hours. I think it looks really good for something that lasted 7 hours. So Thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any more questions. I'll keep using this and I'll update you if I find anything else about it that I love or don't like or don't love. If you want to see reviews like this, please make sure you thumbs up this video, and please rate, comment, and subscribe as always. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye guys.